Well, what up, Talkin Fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up with yours truly, Mike Orr, and my man Cedric Benn, who will join us shortly for this one, guys. Happy Female Friday. You know what it is, man. I'm bringing you a young, hungry, undefeated prospect for you to check out this weekend, and her name is Rhiannon Dixon. She is in that light division, 6-0, sporting no knockouts, though, guys. But this 27-year-old southpaw from Warrington, United Kingdom, she's ranked second out of 7 in the UK, 25 out of 157 in the world, and she will be putting her O on the line this weekend against Kristine Shergold. This one, guys, is on the undercard of the Warrington-Lopez fight. Definitely going to want to check that out this weekend. IBF World Feather is up for grabs there, and Bridges is going to be on it with Shannon O'Connell for the IBF World Bantam, James Metcalf, Courtney Pennington for the WBA Continental Super Welter title. We got Felix Cash, Hopi Price, Rhiannon Dixon, Shannon Courtney. The card's just rounded out with some great talent this weekend, guys, so make sure you check this out. Dixon, you know, the importance of Rhiannon Dixon's fight with Kristine Shergold on this undercard of Josh Warrington's IBF World Feather title defense in Leeds tomorrow should not be underestimated. The lightweight and southpaw Dixon, 27, who is trained by Anthony Corolla, is on the cusp of title fights in 2023 and on the back of winning all of her 6 pro fights so far, 3 of them coming inside the last 12 months. Promoter Eddie Hearn suggests the former St. Gregory's High School student should at least be looking for a shot at the Commonwealth belt next year. And so should she rather not have a setback against the experienced campaigner Shergold over 8 rounds in the first fight of the show at the First Direct Arena tomorrow afternoon, guys. So you're going to want to make sure that you tune in for this one. This girl, she didn't really have too much. She started boxing around the age of 21, 22. She was always athletic. She did ballet, tap, and modern dance for like 2 years. Athletics from a young age. After finishing college, she stopped all forms of exercise, like a lot of these young girls do, because around that time, there's no push for women in sports, especially boxing. So after leaving college, she wanted to keep fit that time, and Ronda Rousey was really popular. So, the story kind of writes itself, and she jumped on in. She didn't really know much about boxing at the time she got into it. And, she didn't really know the difference of these, amateur and unlicensed fights. So she ended up having 10 unlicensed fights, then turned professional, and now is supporting a 6-0 record. This girl, she is trained by Anthony Corolla. She originally was signed to VIP Promotions and the first girl to be signed to VIP Promotions, and now is on this Matchroom card and training under Anthony Corolla. So, guys, be on the lookout for this girl this weekend, man, on the card. It's going to be great. Cedric, I know you want to put your 2 cents in. I know you've been watching this girl just bang it out there in the background. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so this girl, didn't have really much of a freaking amateur background here. 10 unlicensed fights. She won them all, and there wasn't anyone left to fight on the unlicensed scene, so that's when she decided to turn professional, guys. Since being with Ant, she has been unable to fight due to COVID. She went through all the same stuff that we did with the COVID and everything, and she's a late bloomer to the sport, guys, but she's definitely making her mark right now. Cedric, I know you like her fight style, man.
Keeps her hands up very good. Throws her long at the full extension. I'm watching her fight again, and
are you watching the one
her
against
opponent,
Adina Kiss?
Yes. Am I cutting out? Sorry.
A little bit. Okay.
She is punches and landing him at full extension because a counter punch, like she's counter punching, but she's missing by a mile because is landing it at full extension and extension, but still at a distance where Adina can't. How you pronounce her name? Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. It's a hell
Rhiannon.
of a believe, and it's Rhiannon. She's also a pharmacist, guys. Just to let you know, she is a pharmacist who is currently training full time. And defeated Hungarian Edna Kiss by referee decision 3 months ago. Well, in the same month, Cedric Shergold, 41, fought for a title in a lower weight division. So this is looking to be like a really good match coming up, man. It's definitely a test for this girl, Dixon. She's getting in there. She's great to watch from fight, and this is a step up for her, man. She's looking to fight for a Commonwealth next year. She loves the way that Eddie Hearn has plans for her and likes the future that she sees being with them. So it's going to be great, man, to see this girl perform a little more next year and maybe get that Commonwealth belt around her waist. Do you believe she's got the tools to do it,
man.
Cedric?
Yeah. One of the number one things, everyone obviously understands how important the jab is, but it's another thing to actually have a very good educated jab. She does. I'm not sure if you mentioned this already, but what kind of is she?
Pardon me?
What kind of, and how old is she?
Oh, she's only 27. She's 27. She didn't start boxing until she was like 21, 22 years old. Didn't really know about the amateur scene, had herself 10 unlicensed fights. She won them all, decided to turn pro, and now is 6-0 right now in her unpaid ranks. Shergold, who she's taken on this weekend, went toe-to-toe with Darlton's Vicky Wilkinson for the vacant super feather Commonwealth title in Torquay. And that one finished with a majority draw. And that was only Shergold's second fight since winning the WIBF and the GBU super feather titles in 2018, 2 bouts after returning from a 6-year layoff and having the first turn pro in 2008. And Dixon is going to be taking on this girl, Shergold, and will be the first fight of a busy night at First Direct Arena. Man, this one's going to be good. Josh Warrington, IBF world title defense against Luis Alberto Lopez. So, you know what? It's gearing up to be a great start to the weekend, guys. And we're talking Dixon. She's about on the card. So, guys, make sure you miss this one. This one's getting underway. Warrington, Lopez. You heard it here. Kristine taking on Rhiannon Dixon. It's going to be a great fight, guys. So make sure you tune in for it. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, Cedric?
Like I said, I like the way she has her good fundamentals. I'm gonna watch her career to see if she is just as with the uppercuts and hooks. As a tall person that knows how to use your and keep your opponent away from you, where you can sometimes you're gonna face an opponent that forces you to fight. So it's interesting to see when she does find that opponent that forces her, if she can still handle that pressure. So yeah.
Well, this is definitely a test for her and the veterans she's going to be fighting this weekend. So guys, make sure you tune in. You heard it here. Knuckle up. It's Friday. It's Female Friday. Make sure you tune in tonight, 7 p.m. on the panel. All that action, and we'll see you next week on Monday. You know what it is, man. Knuckle up.